Evening. I'm going to take a look at East Kent Brewing Company's Kolsch at 5.2% alcohol by volume, and this is in my home tap. So I just poured it, and it's nice and heady. I think this is. I don't think this is the first beer that I poured, so I think it's just very heady. Also, my nose super tickles, and I'm probably going to sneeze in a minute. But we'll just ride this until I sneeze. And then I'll restart. So anyway, so you can see that it poured heady, but it's already dissipated down. So Kolsch, very light beer. And I just drank this super smoky beer, so I might not ever be able to taste anything ever again. We'll see. So aroma-wise, very, very, very light. Just like a little tiny baby scent of beer. And to me, it smells, lagery. Somewhat citrusy. I want to say lemony a little bit. Color-wise, it's this nice crisp golden color, and like I said, pours heady. I think by the time I drink it down, there's not going to be any head left, but we might have some lacing, which is interesting. What is it? 5.2. So yeah. Oh, you know what? This is East Kent Kolsch. The brewing company is actually Hermitage. And I only remember that because I just put it in there. You guys really should put that on your labels. So Hermitage Brewing Company, East Kent Kolsch. And that makes me wonder, and I guess I'll taste it or not because my mouth is smoky from that other beer. If it has Kent, I want to know if it has Kent Goldings, Goldings or Kent. No, I can't remember. I don't care. Never mind. Forget it. Tangent. Forget it. Moving on. Drinking this beer. All right. So let's have a sip. Not bad. It really doesn't have a whole bunch of taste to it, but it makes me very drooly. So it's very refreshing, and not unpleasant. It's helping get rid of the smoky Scotch ale flavor I have in my mouth. Kind of light carbonation. It's almost a smooth beer, smooth mouthfeel to it, as much as it was foamy when it poured. So it's not terribly carbonated, which is kind of nice actually. I guess I can see why people like Kolsch. It's such a light beer. I want to say, and I'm sure that I will be harangued on the internet because of this, but it kind of reminds me of like Budweiser Platinum, and Coors Light, which really don't have a lot of flavor to them, but they're very incredibly drinkable. It's not going to fight with anything that you're doing. It'll go with any food because it's unassuming. It doesn't have any flavor necessarily, so it's not gonna, be overwhelming, or if you have delicate sensibilities and you can't handle maltiness or hoppiness, then that's the kind of beer for you. So Kolsch really falls into that category for me, which for me is not what I'm looking for in a beer. I really prefer something that has a little bit more flavor and some maltiness and some hoppiness. But as far as like hot outside, this would be a really great beer. And realistically, I do drink Pacifico and Corona with lime occasionally, and when it's very hot out at a barbecue, whatever, with really spicy food, alongside tequila, and it's enjoyable. So that is kind of like what this beer holds. So anyway, there's Kent Lake Kolsch by Hermitage. Hermitage puts out really, really great beers. I feel like every time I have something from them, it's like perfect to style. Really great brewmaster over there. And so again, this is a really great beer for its style. So if you're a Kolsch lover, definitely give it a try, and let me know what you think. Hermitage, East Kent Kolsch at 5.2%. So cool. Thanks for watching. Let me know if this is a beer you've had and what you thought, because I'd like to know about your Kolsch experiences. And where does this fall on your spectrum of like, it's great, or, yeah, it's fine. And then what Kolsch do you recommend if this isn't the one? So I'd like to know those things. So cool. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night.